Well, the reality is that some tax cuts do add to revenues, other tax cuts don't add to revenues. It depends on the tax cut. And tax cutting has been part of the Bush program, the Reagan program, the Kennedy program, and it always led to significant increase in economic activity. The Club for Growth looked at our plan, which is the biggest tax cut in history, and said that it would be a significant improvement in the economy, and it would add to growth in the economy. Now, let me give you an example. If you cut something like the corporate tax at 35%, you bring it down to 30%, you will get more revenues from that cut, because our corporate tax is the second highest in the world. If you cut some other tax, you might not get those kinds of revenues. So the question is, what tax are you cutting? Is it anti-competitive? If it is anti-competitive, you're actually going to get more revenues from that tax cut. But that's not the only answer to how you deal with a possible recession. You also have to cut spending as significantly as you cut taxes. You have to be willing to impose cutbacks on each one of the federal agencies, the civilian agencies. I would do that the way I did it as mayor of New York City, the way Ronald Reagan did it as president of the United States. You have to be willing to engage in regulatory reform so that we have a picture here in the United States where we're not regulating businesses out of the country. The main things you have to guard against are overtaxing, overspending, overregulating, and oversuing. And if you can find balance there, you will do the things that are necessary to prop up the economy and to allow us to have a growth economy. It's not just one thing.